Hi! Welcome back to another one of my videos, or welcome to the very first video of mine that you've seen. This is going to be a Yu-Gi-Oh themed deck, and it's going to preview my Madolche deck. So just as a disclaimer, this is an outdated deck. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh a long time ago before Pendulums was released, and when they were released, I left. So this is very similar to the deck I had before I left, except I added 2 new cards from then, which was Madolche Malcaron and Madolche Queen Tiara Phrase. So those are the only 2 new cards in this deck, and this is pretty much how I had it before leaving Yu-Gi-Oh! So let's go ahead and talk about which cards I have, and also some combos and what the overall objective is. So at the end of the day, our main goal is to get Queen Tiramisu on the field. So her effect, if we already have a Madolche card in the graveyard, you can detach one of her materials and then shuffle both cards, or shuffle 2 cards from your graveyard, and then you can shuffle back 2 of any of their cards on the field. Yes. And then we also like to have Sistart a lot because she basically protects your spells or traps when she's facing a Madolche monster. Isn't she so pretty? Okay, but hold on. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So the way I have my deck is that I have 1 croissant, 3 hoot cakes. What is this? Madolche chocolats? Okay, you see it. Madolche Mageline, 3 of them. Madolche Butleresque, 3 of them. 2 Madolche Messengelatos, 3 Madolche Angelis, 3 Madolche Petting Cessor, 1 Madolche Pudding Cess, 1 Regeki. I do want to change that. I do want to add more Regeki, and I do kind of want to add another Messengelato, but we'll work on it. Then we have 1 Monster Reborn, 2 Smashing Ground, 3 Madolche Chateau, 2 Madolche Tickets, 2 Madolche Salons, 1 Mystical Space Typhoon. He's getting a new deck. Isn't that crazy? I have 1 of these. I'm debating if I want to remove it or not. The Transmigration Prophecy, Madolche Palooza, Madolche Promenade, 2 of them, 2 Madolche Tea Breaks, 1 Madolche Nights, and 1 Madolche Waltz. And then for the extra deck, the Phantom Knight of Break Sword. I've never used that. I had to wait for his name to pass by. Then Kachikochi Dragon, Blade Armor Ninja, 3 Queen Tiramisus, Madolche 2 Queen Madolche Teacher Glass something, Madolche Pudding Cess Chocolat Mode, Chocolat Mode, a la mode, Madolche Queen Tiara Phrase, Madolche Fresh Sistart, 3 of them, and then a Madolche Mini Malcaron. So I actually haven't used Madolche Malcaron a lot, and if you were at my last live video, you do know I kind of got trigger happy with Queen Tiara Phrase. I kind of messed up a couple of times because I used her too much because she was brand new and I wanted to try it. But yes, this is my deck. So just to talk a little bit about the combos that what you want to do. So first, this deck really wants to go second compared to some other Madolche decks you might have seen. So this deck really revolves around Madolche Angeli. So if you draw her, that's great, but if you didn't draw her, I usually hope for a Petting Cessor in my hand, because her effect, if you draw her and there's no monsters in your graveyard, you can special summon her. And if you special summon her, you can get a Madolche monster from your deck to your field, so you can special summon it. And then, so if you guessed it, we're trying to get Angeli, usually. So once we get Petting Cessor, we can usually get Angeli. Then Angeli's effect takes off, and she can sacrifice herself, so tribute her, and then she can summon another Madolche monster. So normally we special summon Hoot Cake. And then with Hoot Cake's effect, you can banish the Angeli that you just used her effect, and then special summon a Madolche Messengelato. And then based on what you already have on in your hand determines what you're going to do because his effect is that when he's special summoned and there's already another Madolche beast, I think it is, you can add a Madolche spell or trap from your deck to your hand. So typically you're going to do Madolche Chateau, but you know, there's other exceptions as well, because if you have Salon and you have a Butler-esque, you can normal summon twice. So you don't need to, if you have Salon and a Butler, you can just skip getting Chateau and you can get Ticket instead. So think about what you want to do. Yes. And without further ado, let's actually see how this deck plays. Apathy is a tragedy and boredom is a crime. A little bit of everything all of the time. I want to know if these words like change at all. Like, is it always like the same words on each side, or does it change? So with my deck, I know a lot of decks want to go first, and my deck isn't meta, by the way. But my deck isn't meta, and my deck is outdated. But mine prefers to go second. This is just how I run it. I know a lot of other Madolche decks do want to go first, but mine wants to go second. And look, so we're first. That's not ideal. But we can special summon Petting Successor because we already have her. That's wonderful. We love to see that. And then we're going to do Angeli. But we're going to do it a little bit differently than we would have normally, because normally we would want to special summon into Tiramisu or Sistart. But it might not be the best to do that. Where's Hoot Cake? Oh wow, we only have one Hoot Cake. Oh, they're both in our hand. That's crazy. We don't really want that to be the case, but you know, we'll take what we can get, right? And then we're gonna go ahead and get Messengelato, as I was saying. So I'm gonna wait. I'm wondering if it would be better to get like a Salon, because Salon lets you normal summon twice. But no, there's no point into to normal summon again, because we only have like Hoot Cake. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take Chateau, and then we're gonna go ahead and activate that, and we're gonna let them move on to their turn. I mean, we could. You know what? I feel like it. I feel like it just doing Sistart to protect our spell. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. And then Petting Successor is in the middle, so we can face Sistart to Petting Successor. And then we're just gonna pretty much stop here, I'm pretty sure. I mean, we could just normal summon. So I'm just gonna normal summon a Hoot Cake, just because if they attack him, it's good, so that he shuffles back into our deck. Because again, we don't want him in our hand. We honestly don't even want Pudding Cess in our hand, but it's okay. Did you know Pudding Cess is one of my favorite cards ever? I just love her. I love her dress. I think she's beautiful. I like the idea of her as well. She's just very pretty. I'm not even gonna worried about what he's doing. Well, what does he have? Melody of Awakening. I've never seen this card before. Have you guys? Blue Eyes. Did you just see that? I just saw Blue Eyes, like normal monster Blue Eyes, which honestly is low-key scary, because if anyone knows, the meta right now is Blue Eyes. Oh look. Oh look. So we might run into the problem that... No, because this deck must prefer to go second, because they had the choice and then made me go first. So they must have wanted to go second. So I'm wondering, like, what does it... Is this a one-turn kill? Like, I'm just curious. I'm curious. What are they gonna do? Oh, destroy this card. Okay, but... We're gonna put Sistart. Oh wait, no, hold on. To return to the deck, we want... Oh, okay, honestly, we want both of them back in the deck, to be honest, but if we'll just put... Who did I select? No. Because we don't want him in our hand. We don't want either of them in our hand. We want both of them in the deck. This honestly looks like it's working great. We have another Chateau. That's fine, because we can... If we activate it, we can just shuffle Messengelato. which honestly isn't bad in and of itself. So cannot be normal summoned, blah 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 blah. This card, okay, once per turn you can target one monster your opponent. Oh, easy. We can deal with that. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects during the battle phase. Okay, that's fine. You can activate one. You can reveal one thus from your. Okay. Honestly, that's fine. We're not even worried. What I'm gonna do is, so we don't have another petting successor, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is, right? We're gonna use, I mean, this is kind of risky. Risky. This is an emergency. Risky. This is an emergency. We're actually gonna get another Messenger Lotto. What happened? Like, do I only have 2 Messenger Lottos? Like, I'm confused. Just how is this going down? We're gonna get Salon. Why not? And then we're gonna go ahead and normal summon you. And then we have 2 4-stars, which is good. There we go. So we already have our big ticket monsters, basically, Queen Tiramisu and Sistart. And then look, we can activate her effect immediately because we can put that away. Then we activate Chateau to put the old Chateau in our graveyard, allowing us to activate the effect of Queen Tiramisu. We're gonna remove Petting Successor, put both of these back into our deck, but we're gonna really put Petting Successor back in our hand because of the effect of Chateau. And then we're gonna put this back. I feel so bad. Like, this is kind of diabolical, if I'm being honest. Hopefully they don't have Honest. And then we're gonna set this. This is good when I have Tiramisu, so it's kind of more like a precaution. We're gonna actually go ahead and summon Petting Successor just to be safe, you know? But we're not gonna go crazy with it. I don't think we're gonna go crazy with it. Because look, I don't want to like beat them like too much. So we're just gonna go ahead and go into the attack. Because there's no point to go like excessive with it. We don't want to waste their time or be disrespectful. So we're just gonna win if we can. And there you have it. That's how my deck goes in action. And yes. Thank you so much for coming and even watching me rank up just now. I hope to see you next time.